In Soviet Russia, AK shoot you. Alright guys, all joking aside, today we're going to take a look at this AK I've been working on. I've had this in my collection for a really long time. Here it is. So this is a Century Arms AKMS Polish underfunker, you know, underfolder. Cool kid. Most uncomfortable stock in the world, I know, but I guess all that weirdness aside, this is a gun I've been wanting to do some stuff to keep it clean looking and functional, but kind of have that tactical aspect, which was a lot to ask for from an AK, I guess, if you will. I mean, you could definitely do something like that with an AR and go tactical and sleek looking, so it was really difficult not to go too over the top with this particular, I don't want to call it a build, just some accessories for this rifle. So I say we go front to back and take a look at some of the stuff we have going on this rifle. So first of all, we have the AAC 3-prong 2-inch flash hider on the front. Obviously this is not, I mean, somewhat for functionality, but more or less aesthetics for me. I purchased it just aesthetically. It was pleasing. I always like the 3-prong longer brakes. It does have the notches in it, so on the front sight here, our little pin actually locks it in place, so no crush washer and no locking nut. I think that's pretty cool and worth noting for sure. So next we've got an accessory mount here. This is the BM1 RS mount, accessory mount. This is for running probably going to be running a flashlight on it. I think you probably maybe throw a laser on there or a laser flashlight combo, something like that. I don't know. Me personally, I would just run some sort of a flashlight there. I have to figure out which flashlight I want to go with. I'm not 100% sure which one I'm going to go with. So next, the most functional accessory that I've purchased for this gun would have to be the Blue Force Gear sling, 2-point sling right here. This is their AK model specifically designed for AKs. I absolutely love the lockup here in the front. Functionality wise, this thing was just outstanding when we had it out at the range. Everything works, everything's solid. This little tab right here, the off-color one, you can pull that up or down to adjust the positioning of the rifle in the low ready position. So if need be, climbing or going in with your pistol, whatever you might be doing, you crazy operators. Me, I'm not, I don't really need it, but I have it. It's just great to have on a rifle. Good slings are awesome. So, functionality wise, there's that. Cool factor wise, the Bravo mount that I purchased from Kyber Customs. Guys, seriously, if you're running an AK, I think this is an outstanding product. I've only put about 200 rounds, so I guess I should pump the brakes there a little bit. I want to test it a lot more before I say it's an outstanding product. I get it. Functionality wise and the purpose that it serves is outstanding. So originally when I was going to mount an optic on this rifle, my plan was to get rid of the gas tube up here and get a gas tube that would accept an optic essentially. But from all the stuff I was seeing online, a lot of guys were saying that, hey, we're cooking red dots having them sit on the gas block. I mean, anyone who shoots AKs excessively knows these things after a few mags, you could probably cook breakfast on them. Just saying. So with a Bravo mount, it kind of gives you that option to keep everything back here away from any heat. We don't have any, it's not getting hot in here. We're not going to cook off any red dots. There is a huge, speaking of red dots, there's a huge amount of red dots you can run on this particular mount. That is down in the description. Go take a look at that. So my biggest fear when I put this on, I Loctited everything and got it all locked in place, and I was like, you know what, I didn't even check to see if the dust cover here will slide off, and sure enough, I didn't have any problems with the dust cover coming off. So that was perfect. The fit and finish is outstanding. Install on this, I mean, everything that's on here, there's no gunsmithing needed. I mean, I'm one of those Dremel gunsmiths. I don't know anything about gunsmithing. I know enough to be dangerous. I'm a service tech by trade, so trust me, little roll pins and stuff like that are easy, which this just got installed with a roll pin there and a small Allen head screw with a little bit of Loctite, and I was done. So really simple. One thing to note, so here on the front, you probably can't see that, but, well, not the front, I'm sorry, in the back. The front of the Bravo mount has a notch cut in it, so you can kind of have this ish co-witness here, which is pretty nice. I think it in a dire situation, something happened to your red dot, you would have to use it. It would actually work from a decent distance, so that's cool. And that'll about wrap up my little overview here. I mean, this was just kind of me showing off my minimalist, very clean look. Kyber Customs on Instagram did say this was a clean looking AK, so thanks guys. That's definitely actually 110% what I was going for. So really clean, really fun. I can't wait to get another rifle, and I want to do a Gucci build, so something just outlandish, you know. If you have any suggestions, I want to hear them down in the comments. Anybody who shoots AKs excessively, go ahead and like this video. I'm becoming a really big fan of AKs. I've got a few ARs that I've been tempted to sell, but with the current climate, I don't think I'm going to sell them. I'm just going to hang on to them, and I'm just going to start purchasing a few more AKs. So, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for supporting the channel, and yeah, catch you on the next one.